One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. Up, bounce, bounce, hit up, step, boom, ha, ta, 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 ta. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do it, so I want to do it. W's only rhyming. When it's top of the world, the globe is. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin Chris. I'm sure you already know who I am because I kept presenting myself most of the time in this channel, So, welcome one more time in my channel. I'm so glad. So, today's topic is talk about how to teach Chinese kid as a foreigner. Now, yeah, let's talk about this first. you know Actually, Chinese kid, they are all the same as other kid. For me, according to me, a kid is a kid. There's nothing like special one or very artificial or natural. They are all the same. It depends on the way you want to take them. When a kid is growing up, he's just like an empty computer, so you should be the one to put things in his brain right now. So they are all the same. And yeah, so let's talk about it. So when I first came in China, and let's talk about when I first started teaching kids in China. It wasn't really easy for me at a certain point, because we had this idea of he's a foreigner, he can't speak Chinese, and my Chinese wasn't that so good as they really mean it. My Chinese was just normal. And with time going, I noticed that it's not just about talking Chinese or talking English. It's how you interfere with the other people, with your student. It's how you communicate with them. You can speak no Chinese, you can speak no English, but the way you get close to people, that will push some people to work harder to make sure that they communicate with you normally. And this is what really happened, as you can see me here right now. And I did that, and that really worked. So the first thing I do wherever, anytime I have a new student, because most of my students, they have no foundation. For real, believe me, guys, my student 100% have no foundation. Like 85% of my students, they start coming to my class when they are 4 years old. Can you imagine the job you have to do? So 4 years old, he comes to my class or she comes to my class, she knows nothing. She doesn't even know music, she doesn't even know what she's doing. She's just like that. She just want you to make her feel respectable in the society. Because in Chinese society, it's like when the neighbor's child is doing very well in dancing or whatever, it depends on the act they are doing. Can be drawing, can be drumming, can be keyboard playing, can be soccer, can be basketball, can be whatever. Whatever, I don't know how to say that. When it comes to entertainment, when the neighbor's kid is doing good, the next door will always make sure the kid or her child should do more better than the neighbor. It's a kind of a virtual competition. You can see the competition, but it's inside the air. So I call it virtual competition. So when she comes to class, she's like, I saw my neighbor dancing good, and I know you foreigner, you guys are good dancer. That's why I'm about to pay this amount of money for you to teach my kid to be better, to be respectable in the society. So with this, she doesn't care about how much she's going to pay. She's just like she wants to see the results. This is something I like about these people. It doesn't matter how much the thing costs. As far as there's a nice feedback, reasonable, she's good to go or he's good to go. So for this now, I will first, what should I do? I have to pretend like when the child comes to class, because when they come to class, they always scare like, he's a foreigner. I don't want to talk to him. He can't speak Chinese. So what should I do right now on my own side? I'm like, I have to pretend like I met her, he or she before, okay? It's like, hey, I think I know you. What's your name? And she'll be like, oh, he knows me? How comes? We never met before. Or maybe he's a foreigner I saw last time in the street. Or maybe he's a foreigner I saw in the video. Or maybe no, he or she will be thinking like you saw her before, and she'll be feeling like more comfortable. Maybe she's the one on the wrong side. She'll be a little bit like shy. Like, how do you know me? I don't know you. And you ask the name like, hey, what's your name? And she'll be like, oh, my name is Jenny. Or he will say like, oh, my name is John. Oh, my name is Mark. Oh, my name is Paul. Oh, my name is Ryan. Oh, my name is Brian. Something like that. You guys start getting familiar. And then once he or she, present her or himself, you can just like, okay, 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 okay. You know my name? My name is Kevin. I'm sure you know me already. Or my name is John. You present yourself as a teacher. You just have to get familiar to the student, and he or she will be like, Kevin, yeah. And you'll be like, I have a problem. I don't know if you can help me get one Chinese name because I don't have any Chinese name. She'll be like, oh, now he's giving me job to do, and he's going to teach me dance. Oh, this sounds so good. I can get familiar to this guy faster because I'm going to be the one to give him Chinese name, and he's going to be the one to teach me dance. So you see how you get familiar to the student, and he or she now start feeling comfortable. You run to the mom and ask the mom, what name can I give him? And the mom will be like, give him this name, or the mom will be like, okay, decide by yourself. And now you'll be like, okay, good. So what about I teach you what I can do, and later on you look for me a Chinese name. Is that the deal? And he or she will be like, okay, deal. And you'll be like, hey, give me five. And that's the deal. That's how this class atmosphere, you develop the atmosphere with your student. You guys never met before, but just because it's your job, you have to be very professional to make the parent feel comfortable, to make the kid feel comfortable and safe. So now you have to start teaching her very simple, or start teaching him very simple steps. You don't have to go fast, or you don't have to go professional. No. And the first thing I do first, if I have to teach my student, I have to go with hip hop foundation. What I mean by hip hop is like old school style. Old school, very simple, very attractive, and very energetic. Because first of all, when the parent come to sign for hip hop class, they want the student to boost out the energy. I don't know if you know what I mean. Because most of the students, when they are born, they're a little bit like shy, no energy on the muscle, weak. And the parent would be like, why should I pay for basketball? Why should I pay for soccer? Where I can pay for dance? And inside dancing, the student can learn how to dance and also can be stronger. So, this is the kind of a business. So from there now, you have to start giving confidence to your kids, and start talking to him. What I mean by kid is like my student, all right? I mean my student, not my kid. So you start giving them confidence, you start boosting their energy, you start moving out. And I'll be like, I have always some stickers that I give to my student in class. So once he or she doing good job, I'll give him one, I'll give him two, I'll give him three. So at the end of the class, maybe he can earn something like a four or five stickers. So these stickers right now, they can use them to acquire what they want. Okay, they can exchange this to a toy. Depend on them, it can be like a Lego, can be like whatever they want. Okay, so just give it to the counter sale, and they're going to exchange everything, and they'll be good. And after the class, I'll make sure I get in contact with the parent, and try to talk to them, give them the reason why the kid need to learn hip hop is very important. Dance is very important. I can show you that because I've been learning dance for a long time ago, and there has been a very big change in my life. Nothing has been bothering me. For like 10 years I've been in this country. I've been dancing, man. I've been dancing for real. Because this dance gave me a social respect in this society, whereby just the way I'm dressing, Yeah, you walk in the street and people feel like, oh, that guy is a dancer. Oh, that guy is a sport. He's an athlete, something like that. And the people feel like, oh, yeah, 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 you're doing a good job, man. So for me, dance is really the key if you want to be very, very, very peace in mind. Yeah. For me, I'm talking about me though. I don't know about you. You might be computer games, you might be soccer, you might be basketball. I don't know, but for me, dance gave me peace of mind, and almost everything I have today, I got it from dancing. I'm grateful. So let's bring it back from our topic. So after I finish the class, I make sure I get in contact with the parent, talk to the parent, give them the advantage of learning dancing and the disadvantage of learning dancing. And from there now, the parent will go back home and we think about it if she's okay and if the child is okay. And they will sign up for the class. They will sign up for half a year, like 1 year, half a year, 6 months. I don't know. That depend on them. Everything would be on their own side. But most of the time, the kid have 100% say on whether he's going to continue dancing or whether he's going to stop stop. I mean, so if the child says I like it, the mom will just pay the money. If the child said I don't like it, the mom likes it, she will try to convince the child to be like, oh, no, you're supposed to like it. Look at this, look at that, look at that. So the child will change the mind. But on the other side, most of my kids, let's say 40%, they are coming from the moms said should learn dancing, and the 60% is like I like dancing because dance is so cool. So it's balanced. It's like a 50-50, guys. So from this now, this is actually how I get familiar with my student in class. It doesn't matter whether you can speak Chinese or you can speak English. They don't really care about this. And something sure is that Chinese parents don't want you to speak Chinese to their kid when you are in class because they want their kid to improve in English. So when it comes to pay for the fee, they feel like first my child is going to learn English, he's going to learn dancing, and he's going to learn physical exercises like getting strong, like a teacher, something like that. So they are paying for three stuff. It's not only one, it's not only two, it's not only just like dancing. No, they know why and what they are paying for. So with these guys, this is how I teach my kid, and it's quite easy for me, honestly speaking. Without not saying that I don't have very stubborn kid, I do have very stubborn kid. So let's talk about stubborn kid in class. How do I deal with stubborn kids? Stubborn kid, once I notice you are very stubborn, what I do is like I make sure I take you away from the good kid. I separate you. I have to isolate you on the other side. Whatever you're doing, I don't mind. I make sure I ignore you 100%, make you feel uncomfortable. And I focus on the ones that they are really serious in class. And what I do is like I make sure I let the ones that are serious in class not to play with you. If not, I'm going to take off their stickers. Just imagine you are very stubborn, notorious, very rude at talking to people, and suddenly nobody cares about you. You just humble yourself. And this is what happened. So once I take them all the power from them, once I take all the power from them, they humble themselves. They have no other option than just to follow the class. And when they follow the class, they will be the one to start complaining like, when will the class be over? When, how? They'll be asking questions because nobody want to play with them. And what I do is like, hey, my door is open. If you want to leave the class, you are free to leave. And make sure if you leave the class, tell your mom why you are leaving the class. Okay? And now the child the student have no other option than to stay quiet and follow the class until the class is over. So the key point here is to isolate the stubborn child from the serious student. So once you do that, you have the key. And how to deal with a good child. I mean, good student. Let's always bring it back to good student vibes, you know. So for me, good students like somebody who's hardworking, serious, attentive, and always like the second hand to the teacher. So whatever the teacher is doing is very serious at it. And I told you before, I have these stickers, right? So once I notice like a student is very serious, I make sure I give him more and more stickers. So he will use these stickers in exchange of a Lego that he wants, because the company will provide such things, you know, to attract students, to make them feel like, I'm learning dancing. I want more stickers because I want to get like a toy, I don't know, like a Lego, something like that. So that's the main purpose, to motivate them. And with this guy, kids are always serious in my class. I'm going to post some video of how I teach Chinese kids, the atmosphere in class. They're quite good. And let's talk about students from 9 to 11 that are taking my class. I would say that one is quite easy and also difficult. What I mean easy is like they know why they are there. They don't need the dad to tell them you are learning this because of this, and then no, they don't need somebody to lie to them. They already know why they are doing that. And the other side is difficult because they always have this complex of, I don't want to dance in front of people. I'm shy. Yeah, that's the word. Chinese kids are so shy. Honestly speaking, you know, most of the time when I'm like, let's do this thing one by one, little babies like 4, 5, 6, they are okay with that. They are good to go. But when it comes to 8, 9, 10, 11, they'll be like, nah, I'm not doing that. And you cannot force someone to dance. It'll be like, it's not my will. I don't want to do that. Why are you forcing me? And the next thing is like, he's not coming tomorrow. He's not coming the day after tomorrow. It's over. He's like, I'm coming to learn dance for myself, and now you're pushing me so hard. I'm not doing that thing again. I'm over. He'll move to the next one. Or maybe the next school where they can let him do his thing, because Chinese teacher here, they don't really care, man. If you want to learn, you're good to go. If you don't want to learn, they're there for the cash. So I'm sorry about it, but I need to say it out. They are not that so serious on that, you know. So for now, guys, this is how I deal with my student in class. It's quite simple and easy, and I really appreciate that. Before was quite difficult, but now I'm already hand to hand with my student and my student parents, so everything is cool now. There's nothing like headache. There's nothing like trouble issue. No, everything is cool. You know, the only trouble stuff is that when I give them homework, they don't do their homework and they come to class, they forgot the dance. I'm like, but apart from that, guys, everything is cool, man. Everything is very, very good. And also, this is a secret for me. If you want students to have more confidence in, I don't know if I have to say in or on themselves, give them more competition, okay? Put them on stage more, because once they go on stage and they come back to class, it's a different level. All right. So stage for student is very important. So with these guys, I'm not going to take more of your time again. I'm having a class very soon, like 5 o'clock. And here now is, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, here now is like 4:23. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll be posting one video tonight, and I don't know what time you are watching this video, but by the time you're watching this video, maybe it will be late already. But today is Saturday 20th April. Saturday 20th April 2024. So, guys, see you in the next video. I hope you're doing good, and I see you when I see you. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share. I will be there at least in 1 week. I'll be posting like 3 videos or maybe more, but not less than 3 videos. I'll be doing that. because I'm sure I have more people following right now, and I appreciate that, guys. So thank you. See you when I see you. Bye bye.